Hey, robots and Epiphany card collector, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream for this Friday. Sorry I'm late, but sometimes that's how it goes. Hopefully we get some more folks jumping in here in a minute. Can everybody hear me okay? All right. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream for this Friday. Okay, so this week on our live stream, we're going to have a couple of Friday drawings because we missed the last couple of weeks for drawings. I apologize for that, but we'll do a couple of those. I do have a couple of packages of cards that I received from one of our Grim Ripper family members. He's looking to do some trading, so he sent some cards along to see if I would like to trade some cards with him. So we'll take a look together to see what he sent. And then we also have a stack of 1987 Fleer cards, 9 packs that were sponsored by Debbie. So we'll be opening those as well tonight. And if anybody wants to sponsor a second, third, or fourth stack of this 87 Fleer, you could jump right on over to the grimrippersden.com and go ahead and sponsor one before we even open them tonight if you wanted to do that. I think a stack of 9 packs is $50 of the 87 Fleer. And it's a pretty good year for rookies and also one of the more popular Fleer sets out there. So I would say it's probably as popular as the 87 Tops is, just for the design on there and the crop of rookies that are available. So anyway, those are available tonight. So I hope everyone has had a great week. As you know, mine was pretty busy. Hey, Steve Rademacher, how you doing? And thanks for the advertisement already for the thumbs up and like buttons over there. I appreciate that. I hope Debbie drops in as well. I'd like her to be here for her stack of 87 Fleer cards. While we're waiting, you've been working a lot of hours there, Steve. Is that why you're tired? So 87 is the year you started high school there, Matt. That's the year I graduated high school. So we're pretty close right there. All right, while we're waiting for other folks to drop in, we're going to open up a pack of, or this pack of cards I received from Joe. It's okay if my address is on there because that's where things get sent right now. I don't have a P.O. box or anything. So that is the address where you send stuff to me if you ever want to trade or anything like that. So Epiphany, second grade in 87, huh? That's pretty good. Yeah, grade in the 70s, man. All right, let's see what Joe has sent in this pack of cards. Packed them in here pretty tight. There's one stack. Looks like 2 stacks of cards in each of these packages. All right. I think there's going to be a lot of Cubs in the packs because he knows that I collect Cubs. And he's looking for, I think, current rookie cards, rookies from last year, and different things like that. So we'll see what he's got here. Looks like we've got a nice Hall of Famer Ryne Sandberg. This is, what is this from? I don't know. 2020 Tops. I don't know if that's an archive insert or something. I'm not positive. There's an Anthony Rizzo. Pretty cool. Giovanni Soto. Hey, Tops Vintage, how you doing? Nice to see you. John F. Are you here? Somebody welcomed you, so you must be here somewhere. Oh, house hunting. Are you moving there, Steve? And if you are moving, are you staying in Kansas? That's the other question. Chris Bryant. So I've got quite a few Chris Bryants right here. That's a lot of trading materials. Aramis Adman. There's a nice Bowman Chrome, Braylon Marquez. And a Miguel Amaya, also Bowman Chrome. There's a cool Kyle Schwarber. I'm still sad that he is no longer a Chicago Cub. I really enjoyed watching Kyle Schwarber play. Jose Quintana, Cubs player, from the Cubs. There's a Rizzo card. John Lester. Got some fire cards here. Hultzen and Schwarber again. Another Lester and another Schwarber from Fire. So a lot of Cubs cards here. I'll have to see what I can send Joe's way. Cool Chris Bryant Illuminator card. That's a sweet looking Ernie Banks right there. Nice Ernie Banks. There's an Anthony Rizzo Obsidian. That's good looking. Another cool Ernie Banks card. I love the throwbacks to the old players. Derek Lee, Topps Finest. There's a John Lester from 2018, I think. Banks Fire. Banks Topps Stars. I haven't seen a lot of these cards. These are cool. It's cool Chris Bryant. I like the border on that one. Another Bryant. Oh, these are cool. The what do they call these? I don't even know what they call these things. These clear ones anyway. Those are cool. A Schwarber and a Bryant. Stained glass, Chris Bryant. 35th anniversary Contreras. Cool. Hey, Jeff Shaw Collects. Welcome, and welcome to the Grimm family. You are a recent subscriber, so I'm glad you could make it to the live stream tonight. We're just opening a pack of cards right now from one of our viewers. He sent me quite a stack of Cubs cards, 2 packs of cards, actually, 2 envelopes full, just to do some trading. But there we go. A few Cubs cards for me. Oh, you're sending that Torres rookie off to get graded. That is cool. Sweet. You have to let us all know what grade that thing gets. That's awesome. No yet. Wonder if she's going to make it tonight. Hope she's doing okay. Yeah, those are some pretty nice cards that Joe sent out. Or Jose, not Joe. Jose. I know a Joe as well with the same last name. But this is Jose. He sent all of those out. He wants to trade with me. So I'm going to see this week. I'll see what I can send his way for sure. Hey, Wayne, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Grade-worthy trading cards. Welcome. Getting a few folks onto the program tonight. That's good. All right. Technically, I'm not wrong in calling him Joe, I guess. But there you go, Epiphany. But yeah, I'd keep mixing him up with the other friend of mine named Joe if I called him that all evening. So at any rate, that is that. Well, let's see if we can find some things to open real quick. And while we're waiting for hopefully Deb to show up, but give me just 1 minute. I'm going to check my shelf to see what I have to rip tonight. Sorry about that, guys. I couldn't find the keys to my inventory closet. Sorry about that little delay. But why don't we open up some 86 tops tonight, just for some fun for a minute or two? And why don't we do a couple of on the stream giveaways with these 86 tops cards? All right, we've got 11 folks in the room. Adam's Card Closet, welcome. How you doing? And I'm going to see who was first tonight. Don't Talk to Robots was the first one to drop in tonight. Are you out there right now? Don't Talk to Robots? Oh, no, can't make it, he says. Well, that's too bad. Epiphany Card Collector, you are on the stream right now. We're going to go ahead and open up a couple of packs of 86 tops for you. Just going to show some appreciation to the folks on the channel tonight. There's a couple of packs of 86 tops. The real 86 tops, not the inserts from this year's 2021 tops stuff. Let's see what we can pull for you. All right, there's your gum stained card. I don't like the looks of this pack. Well, I'm going to open anyway. I think that this box of cards caught some moisture. Look at that waviness in those cards right there. Now, they don't smell like they have mildew or anything in them, but I think they caught some moisture at some point to give them a little wave. I think if you pressed them under some books or something, they'd be just fine. I don't see any actual water damage on them. That's really strange. At any rate, I'm still going to open some of these for you. You can decide if you want them or not, I guess. There's David Green and Bo Diaz. Yeah, great gum they had in these things, right? I don't know if we're going to find anybody good. Hey, there's another name for my silly names list. Householder. That's another funny name. So that's the third one on my list. I got Mooneyham, Clutterbuck, and Householder. Those are my 3 players on my silly names list. So far, nothing crazy. All right, Epiphany, they will come your way. Like I say, I don't see any actual damage to them. It just seems that at some point in their life, they caught some moisture and just got a little bit warped. So, all right. That might explain why the gum stain is so prominent on it. Maybe it just got enough moisture to cause that. But let's see who we can get in this second pack for you. Got Rafael Santana. There's Hall of Famer Steve Carlton. So that's cool. One Hall of Famer to maybe get the ball rolling here. White Sox leaders. Spike Owen. Len Dykstra rookie, huh? There's Herm Winningham. That'd be nice if we could pull a nice rookie card. There's Dave Stewart and Chuck Porter. There's a Brewer for Steve to gaze at. Nice checklist card. There's Brett Saberhagen. Larry Sheets. Ken Dixon. And we're going to have a turn back the clock, Frank Robinson. That one's a little out of focus. That happens on these cards sometimes, of course. And Rupert Jones. And since these are kind of warpy, I'm going to do 3 packs for the folks that I ripped these for tonight. So here's a third pack for Epiphany Card Collector. Ah, Wayne, you are the Hershiser guy, aren't you? I was wondering. I pulled Hershisers like 3 times this week from other packs, and I was trying to remember who the Oral Hershiser guy was. So is that you? Got Ron Oster and Sammy Stewart. All right, so we're hoping for a Len Dykstra and an Oral Hershiser to pop up. Jeff Dedman, there's Dave Dravecki. Who else can we find in here? Some Tigers leaders. Mike Fitzgerald. He's got the gum stain. Bill Swift. Rick Langford. Checklist and Billy Sample. Hey, how about Ken Griffey Sr.? So we can say we pulled a Ken Griffey from a 1986 Topps pack. Just not the Griffey everybody would like. Of course, he wasn't playing in the majors in 1986. Steve Yeager and Steve McCatty to finish off pack number 3. All right. Let me see if I can find that Brewers card to set it aside. Quick. I don't want to forget about that. Where did it go? There he is. Chuck Porter. 1986 Brewers card for Steve Rademacher. Courtesy of Epiphany Card Collector. All right. Sweet. Still no Debbie. Wonder if she's doing okay. She was commenting on the videos this week. Yeah, that is a cool card of Griffey Sr. there, Adam. It's kind of cool to pull the fathers of the great players that have come after. So that is a pretty neat card. Let's see. All right, who was second into the room tonight after Epiphany? That would be Matt Chris. Let's open 3 packs of this for Matt Chris tonight. He's been a great supporter of the channel, comments often on the videos, has been here for most of the live streams, I think. So a great supporter of the channel, so I do appreciate that. Thank you, Matt. Let's see if we can pull some cool cards for you tonight. Okay. Got Steve Henderson. How about a Donnie Scott? So if you could pull, there you go, Mets. You're looking for Mets. I was just going to ask you who you'd want to see. See if we can get some Mets players for you. Darnell Coles of the Mariners. Daryl Sconiers. Okay, now there's another fun name. Razor Shines. I wouldn't call that necessarily a silly name, but it's probably one of the more unique names I've ever seen on a baseball card. Razor Shines. And we're going to get a Willie Mays Turn Back the Clock, also one that's out of focus. They must have been having trouble on that particular sheet of cards that day for some reason. There's a Padres leader. There's a Jim Morrison, so you got a famous rock and roller in your stack right there. That's cool. Tom Brookins, Tony Bernazard. There's Dusty Baker. Of course, he went on to manage a few teams. I don't know if he's still managing. There's Tom Seaver, Hall of Famer, and that's a Mets Turn Back the Clock. So you get a vintage Mets in your stack. That's cool. And Dave Palmer from the Expos. Well, my son, when he was in elementary school, he had a friend who was born while the kid's father was in prison for whatever reason, and that's what they named their kid, Prison. So there's some poor kid running around named Prison, if you can believe that. So there are even worse names than Razor out there. All right. Who else have we got? Hey, Dale Murphy. That's not a bad pull right there. An 86 Topps Dale Murphy. Very popular player from the day. Pretty cool. That's a nice one. Okay, got Gorman Thomas. Hey, there you go. Hall of Famer Rod Carew in a 1986 Topps, and that one's pretty nice. Very well centered. The corners look good. The black border is nice on it as well. I'm going to sleeve that one up for you. That one's in good condition. Nice Rod Carew. 86 Topps, Hall of Famer. Terry Kennedy. Craig Lefferts. There's a Jose Rio. Dick Hauser. Got Hal McRae. Cesar Cedeno. Then the Mets are hard to come by in here. There's Jeff Calhoun and got an Astros card there. Jim Gantner from the Brewers and an Orioles leaders card. That's pack number 2 from your stack. Grab a notepad here so I can put folks' names with these stacks of cards so that I don't forget who gets what. All right, that first stack was for Johnny at Epiphany. Okay, there's your name on your stack, Johnny. And the stack we're currently working on is for Matt Chris, of course. We're just going to open pack number 3 right now for you, Matt. Here we go. Let's see if we can add to that Rod Carew and Steve Carlton Hall of Famers right there. Going to start off with Greg Gagne from the Twins. There's an Eric Davis. He was a popular player back then, and this it looks like he played in 84 and 85, so this may be his rookie card. I can't remember if he was in the 85 set or not. But at any rate, there's Eric Davis. Steve Ontiveros. There's a Brewers leaders card. Is that I wonder who that is on the front. Can't tell. Mitch Webster. Yeah, maybe 85 Topps traded. I'd have to check that out. There's a Frank Williams card. Pascal Perez. Tanner and Mailer. Leon Durham. There's one of the Pete Rose. What did they call these things? The Pete Rose years. These were the first 7 or 8 cards at the beginning of this set, and some of them actually carry some good value in PSA 10 condition. So I'm going to sleeve Pete Rose up for you. I'm a big fan of Pete Rose. He was just a workhorse. That guy just racked up the stats, and I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. That's my opinion. If we're going to let folks that used drugs in their game, then I don't see any problem letting a guy in that never bet against his team, but bet on baseball. So I think Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. That's just me. How about Hall of Famer Jack Morris right there? Craig Reynolds from the Astros, another Brewers, Rick Manning. And Tippy Martinez. There you go. Eric Davis rookie, 85 Topps, Donruss, and Fleer. Thank you for looking that up, Matt. That's cool. So this would be his Eric Davis's second year card right there. All right, so you did pull from your stack of packs 3 Hall of Famer and a Pete Rose. So that's not too bad, along with that second year Eric Davis, which is a cool card. So there you go. I'll put those in a stack for you, Matt. I appreciate all the support you give the channel when you comment and watch the videos and drop in on the live streams as well. All right, who else do we have that's been with the channel for a while? Steve Rademacher, you were the third one to drop into the channel tonight onto the live stream. So we're going to do 3 packs of 86 Topps for you. I want to thank you for all the time you've been with the channel, all the many rips that you have sponsored, and the time you spend on the live streams with us. Thank you for all of that. I'm going to add the Chuck Porter card from Epiphany to your stack as we open the 86 Topps cards for you. So here we go. Let us see what Steve can get tonight. Here we go. Now, of course, we're looking for Brewers and Astros, I'm thinking. I don't know if that was Yount on the front or not. It was blurry, and he wasn't listed as one of the leaders on the back of that card that I could see. So I'm not sure. I at first thought it was Yount, and it very well could have been. But at any rate, I can't imagine he wasn't a leader in something. There's a Braves leader card. I believe that is Dale Murphy, though, on the front of this card. There's a cool Cecil Fielder. A McCaskill and a Buddy Bell. Niedenfuhrer. There's a Don Mattingly on the front of the Red Sox leaders card. Rick Rhoden. We're not finding any Brewers. There's Wally Backman. Ivan Calderon. Rafael Ramirez, followed by Mark Langston, and finally one Brewer in the pack. And that's going to be Danny Darwin. That's your single Brewer from that pack. Somebody just say this is a Cecil Fielder rookie right there. Let's take a look at that. There he is, Cecil Fielder. And there we go. Yep. Right there. 1985 stats, played 30 games. So that's nice. A Cecil Fielder rookie card. We'll go ahead and sleeve that one up. Nice call on that one, guys. That was pack number 1. We'll put Cecil on the board since he is a popular player. Pack number 2. Got some vintage gum in there, as we discussed earlier. Oh, there's a Gary Carter, but he's got the gum stain, unfortunately. Too bad. Hall of Famer anyway. Hey, there you go. Paul Molitor. Very well centered. The corners are nice. Has one little printer spot there on the black mark, but that's Hall of Famer Paul Molitor, Brewer, for Steve Rademacher. Nice. Get this in a sleeve for you. There we go. Paul Molitor. And we got Bill Allman and Vance Law. Johnny Ray, George Wright and Greg Gross, Alan Nicely, Steve Mura and Mike Jeffcoat. We're going to get any more Brewers or Astros for you here? John Candelaria, Alejandro Pena, an Indians, and a Gary Matthews to finish off that second pack. One more pack here for you, Steve. There's that yummy gum. And the lovely stain it leaves. All right, there's a Bill Schroeder, or Schrader, as some people would pronounce it as well. Danny Cox, and there's Hall of Famer Phil Niekro. Put him up there with Gary Carter and Paul Molitor. Sal Batera, there's a Mariners Bob Kearney. Got Chet Lemon. There's that Eddie Milner card. Thurman from the Padres. Hey, there's Phil's brother, Joe Niekro. How about we'll put the two Niekros together on the board? Sparky Anderson. Angels leader. Lee Lacy, Bob Baylor. And who are we going to end with tonight on this pack? Bruce Kisson and Ron Renicky. So not too bad. You pulled yourself a couple Hall of Famers, one of them being one of your Brewers. So that's pretty good for you there, Steve. I'll get these packaged up and sent out to you this week. Thanks again, Steve, for being a great addition to the Grimm family and being active on the channel and sponsoring as well. I do appreciate that. Get your name on these cards. Steve R. Awesome. I have to set these cards on a different space here. Give me a moment while I move these off the table. Need to make some room for some more card opening here. All right. You're welcome, Steve. Not a problem at all. Okay. Let's go back down the list here. I like how active everyone is being on the chat side. That's awesome. Thank you for that. John F., another person who has been supporting the channel for a while now, has sponsored a couple of rips, comments on to the videos nearly every day. I appreciate your support, John. Let's open some packs for you tonight. See what we can pull from the 86 Topps. Again, I want to mention that for some reason this box is a little wavy. The cards don't look water damaged, but I think that they were somewhere that they got a little moisture and they're a little wavy. Nothing that some little bit of weight on them wouldn't fix. Put them, under some books or something, like pressing flowers. There's a nice Dale Murphy All-Star card to start things off. That's not a bad start. And let's see, for John, who are we looking for you? Who is your favorite team? I can't remember specifically what team you like to collect. There's a Don Sutton. Isn't Don Sutton a Hall of Famer? It strikes me that he is a Hall of Famer, but I could be wrong about that. Yankees for him there. Okay, there he is. Dennis Rasmussen. There's your first Yankees pull right there. Gene Nelson, White Sox player. There's Alex Trevino, John Shelby. How about a record breaker Vince Coleman card? Wayne Gross, Carl Best. Not too many Yankees in here for some reason. There's Stoddard and Welsh. Behringer. Hey, how about a Hall of Famer Goose Gossage with his catfish stash and shades? That's a pretty good picture of typical Goose Gossage right there. Now that's a fun pull. Nice Hall of Famer. Pack number 2. And that's even a nice condition one. This 86 set is known for being off-center and having trouble with the black borders. But that Goose Gossage is a good-looking card. The black border looks great. The corners look sharp, and it's well-centered. So that's a nice goose for you. Oh, yeah, rest in peace, Don Sutton. He did just pass away, didn't he? Let's see. There's another Dusty Baker. Bruce Bochy. Tony Pena. Got a Willie Upshaw. Come on, Yankees, where are you? Ron Robinson. There's another Brewer. Randy Reddy. Buddy Biancalana. Dave Smith. Got Camacho. And there's a cool Dwight Gooden card. Tony La Russa, manager of the White Sox back in the day right there. We're going to end this one with Glenn Cook and Scott Thompson. So far, Goose is the only pull Hall of Fame-wise. Well, Don Sutton. I didn't put him on the board, did I? Yeah, I did. My hand was blocking him just then. Oh, funny. Okay. This is your third and final pack. Got Crawford and Power. There's Ron Washington and Jose Uribe. Bobby Wine. Don Ace. Who's that? Luis Leal and Nelson Simmons. Wow, we'll get to Dale Murphy's base card as well. So you've got his all-star card and his base card from these packs. And how about another Rod Carew to put on the stack? And that's a pretty nice condition Rod Carew. Good Hall of Fame card. And Jim Morrison once again. So not a bad take for you. Looks like three Hall of Famers and 2 Dale Murphy cards. Pretty good. Pretty good. Nice stuff. Let me get these Hall of Famers. Hey, Jack Frost Football. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. We're just opening some 86 tops. Giving out some cards to folks that have been supporting the channel for a while. People that have sponsored videos in the past, that sort of thing. Oh, just knocked old Don Sutton off the board there. Pick him back up. All right. So I will get these packaged up for you, John. Get them sent out this week. John F. Here we go. Get your name on a paper. John F. Okay. Get these set with the others that are going to go out this week. Sorry, I had to step away from the desk to do that. I'm a one-man show, so I don't have any assistants helping out. All right. So that was for John F. I'm just going to peruse a little bit through our chat here. There's another long timer who's been with us a while. Topps Vintage 316. Let's open some packs for Topps Vintage. He comments on nearly every video, I think, and drops into our live streams on a regular basis. So let's open some packs for Topps Vintage. We will open Vintage 1986 packs. And I think anything that is 35 years old in the baseball card world could be considered a vintage card. So here we go. Let's see what we can find. Let's see. Topps Vintage. Who is your favorite team? Who are we going to watch out for in these packs for you? We've got Frank DiPino of the Astros, and there's Hall of Famer Jack Morris from the Tigers. So you've got one Hall of Famer hit so far. Let's see. Cardinals fan. All right. There's a Rick Manning Brewer card. Tippy Martinez. Terry Harper. There's Gary Renicky. Dusty Staub. There's a Phillies card. Two Staubs in the same pack? I don't know about that. If you can double up on something, it should be... Yeah, it looks like they copied a couple of cards in that pack. There's Ray Burris and Jerry Hairston. So your best card out of that pack was the Jack Morris, it looks like. Pack number 2. Have a Leon Durham. All right. Ivan Calderon. Rafael Ramirez. Mark Langston. There's Danny Darwin. Bob Brenly and Rick Mailer. There's Rudy Law. So far, not many Cardinals cards. Pulling a few White Sox. There's Perry and Atlee Hammaker. LeMaster and Ed Wonya. All right. Pack number 3. Come on. Last pack magic here. Let's find something. Brian Harper. There's one Cardinal. There's Bert Blyleven, Hall of Famer Bert Blyleven, so that's cool. Put him up there next to Jack Morris, a couple Hall of Famers. Johnny Grubb, Sean Dunston. That's a Dunston. That's going to be, I think that's a Dunston rookie. Yeah, there's a Sean Dunston rookie. That's cool. Kurt Young. Here we go. Whitey Herzog. Manager for the Cardinals at that time. And how about Hall of Famer Mike Schmidt? Put him on the Hall of Famer board right there. Keith Atherton. And there's Vance Law. Johnny Ray. George Wright. Greg Gross. Hall of Famer Gary Carter. There's a few Hall of Famers right there. Rick Rhoden and Wally Backman to finish off your stacks. Only a couple of Cardinals, but 4 Hall of Famers in your stack, so not bad. Nice Gary Carter, and that one's in nice condition. The corners look great. The centering is nice on that one, and it's got a clean back on it as well. You are welcome, Topps Vintage. Not a problem at all. It's fun to open packs. I really enjoy opening the packs for the mystery of the whole thing. And I really enjoy getting cards to folks that they like to get, and just as a bit of appreciation for the support all of you show to the channel. All right, I will get those sent out to you. Get your name put on them real quick. Topps Vintage. There we go. All right, I think we're going to go back on the list a little bit again. All right, so there's Topps Vintage. There's Matt and Epiphany. Okay, the next long timer we have on here, Wayne Finicum and grade-worthy trading cards. We're going to open some packs for you as well. You've both been with the channel for quite a while, so I want to show some appreciation for all the times you've watched the videos and commented on the videos, and for also the information, especially grade-worthy. You always have good information when I have questions about things on my videos. You're quick to have an answer for those in your comments, and I appreciate that. I learn a lot from you. All right, so this next one, Wayne, you and I have traded some cards before, and I did buy a cool Sandy Koufax card from you a while back, I believe, and I have that in my collection now, so I do appreciate you making that available. I think that was you. It's hard to remember everything and everybody and all the things that you do for each other, but anyway, here we go. This is for Wayne Finicum. Start off with a Mark Breward. Let's see, Wayne, who is your team? Who do you like to collect? There's Ray Miller. Got Dan Ford. Oh, you want the Hershiser. That's right. Tim Wallach. There's Mike Pagliarulo. Julio Cruz. In 86, you were a Dodgers guy. Okay. There's Bob Lillis and Storm Davis. Everybody put out the Hershiser vibe. Well, how about a Roger Maris turn back the clock? Now, Roger Maris, for me, is in the same category as Hank Aaron. To me, Roger Maris will always be the single-season home run leader until a clean player beats the record. Much like Hank Aaron, to me, is still the all-time home run record holder until a clean player breaks that record. That's just me. I know some folks disagree, but anyway, there's Tom Lawless and a Cubs leader card on there. Isn't that Lee Smith? Yeah, Lee Smith on the front of that card. Bonds, there you go. Yeah, good old Barry Bonds. I know, very popular player. Now, I was actually a Bonds fan. He was such a great player early in his career, and even before he ever started doing the performance enhancing gig. I think he had the Hall of Fame numbers without that. But, that's the way it goes. All righty then. Bruce Bochy. We got here Ray Fontenot, John Stupor, Joe Carter. Yeah, I agree, Wayne. When he was with the Pirates, Bonds was a monster, wasn't he? Jay Howell and John Franco, Bob Stanley, Rick Miller. Not finding many Dodgers in here. So far, no Oral Hershiser. Gritch and a Gerber. There's a Higuera and a Doug Sisk. Yeah, Bonds and Bonilla. Good old Bobby Bonilla. One more pack for Wayne. Then we'll open some packs for grade-worthy trading cards. Get rid of that advertisement card there. Lee Tunnel. Now, those are some big glasses. It's so strange. Back in the 80s, they had huge glasses was the fashion, I guess, and they were big. There's Earl Weaver, manager. John Tudor, all-star. Dotson and Chapman. Yeah, I hope Debbie is... Did Debbie drop in? Debbie might be on Jab's live stream. Yeah, I didn't know he was doing one tonight. Yeah, it's hard to compete against Jabs. That guy draws a crowd for sure. There's Rob Piccolo. Steve Kemp. Stapleton. Jorge Orta and Lance Parrish. Sorry, no Hershiser. Maybe I can find one of those Hershisers I pulled during the week and put that on your stack, Wayne. It's the least I can do since we haven't pulled any Oral Hershisers for you. Let me get your name on this stack. There we go. And thanks again, Wayne, for your support of the channel. I appreciate it. All right. Grade-worthy trading cards. Let's see what we can pull for you from this stack of 3. All right. I'll take a look at your stack and see if I can find any Brewers for Steve. All right, Wayne, that's very kind of you to send some Brewers his way. We all know that he is a die-hard Brewers fan. Need to move some garbage off the table here. Sorry about the crunchy sound. That's all the wrappers. Okay, here we go. Pack number 1. Yankees. All right, Mattingly, Boggs, and Yankees. Okay, see if we can find any of those. Ron Say. There's Rick Honeycutt. Kurt Wardle. Augusto and Lou Whitaker. A lot of folks feel that Lou Whitaker should be in the Hall of Fame. What do you think about that, everybody? I watched a video the other day that was giving all the reasons. I think he covered 10 different players who should be in the Hall of Fame. Well, how about that for a nice Yankees card? Hall of Famer Phil Niekro, oldest pitcher to hurl a shutout. 1985 record breaker. Oh, got a gum stain or a wax stain on it, but nice card anyway. Phil Niekro. Alejandro Sanchez and Ozzie Virgil. There's a Yankee, Rich Bordy. Bill Russell. Larry Herndon and Charles Hudson to finish off pack number 1. Yeah, we're starting to lose those vintage players, aren't we? I sure wish I could have met Ernie Banks, Mr. Cub. Greg Pryor. Alan Wiggins. And we got Al Bumbry. Garcia. Come on, Yankees. Here we go. That's Marty Bystrom. Darryl Porter. That's Lake and Lescano. Hey, how about Raleigh Fingers? There's a cool card right there. That's a good looking card. The corners look really nice. The centering is great. That black border looks good. It's got a clean back. It's not warped. Raleigh Fingers. Nice Raleigh Fingers card right there. Going to go ahead and sleeve Raleigh right up. And because he's in such nice condition, I'm going to put him into a top loader for his trip, because I know these 86 Topps cards are so tough to get in nice condition, even right from the pack. So there we go. Raleigh Fingers, 86 Topps. Nice. And we've got Gene Mach and Doug Flynn. An 83 OPG and PSA 9. That's a sweet card. Next, let's see. All right, third pack. See who we can pull from your last pack here. Denny Walling to start things off. And we've got a Clint Hurdle and Jacoby. Hargrove and Dunbar. There's a Yankee, Dan Pasqua. Tim Corcoran. Oh, here's our good friend. Pops up many times when I'm opening cards. Dennis Oil Can Boyd. I see him quite often when I'm opening these older packs. Hey, how about a Pete Rose record breaker? Most hits in a lifetime. Charlie Hustle himself. That's a nice card to get right there. And I am a Pete Rose fan as well. Sweet. Jim Acker. Max Venable. And then we've got Jerry Don Gleaton and Jeff Stone to finish off your packs. So a couple of nice Hall of Famers, Raleigh Fingers and Phil Niekro, and a nice Pete Rose card as well. Yes, Pete should be in the Hall of Fame. I agree. Another one of those players that just a great, great ball player and deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. But he's getting up there in age. I don't know if they'll ever change their mind while he's still alive. They might, out of spite, just keep him out until he dies and then put him in posthumously or something so that he can't enjoy it. But I wouldn't put it past them to do that. All right, grade worthy. Get your name on this stack of cards. Grade worthy trading cards. There we go. Get those sent out to you this week. All right. I'm going to go back in the thing here. Take a look at the chat. I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to it this whole time. Okay. Yeah, you guys are active on this chat. That is cool. I like it. All right. Well, that covers all of my vintage members of the channel. Thank you so much for supporting the channel throughout the past months and almost a year, coming up on a year that the channel has been in action. We're hoping to grow bigger and bigger this year. That would be awesome. Now, if I'm looking at my chat correctly, we have the other two folks on the chat, Jeff Shaw Collects and Jack Frost Football. I think you might be the only other two folks on the live stream right now outside of all of those old timers that we just opened cards for. Let me just verify through this chat real quick. So I want to show appreciation. Oh, we got Adam's Card Closet. Are you still on here, Adam's Card Closet? Somewhere I haven't noticed. There you are. You said hi to Vintage and to Wayne. Are you still here, Adam's Card Closet? Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? Necro to Wayne, okay. Okay, I gave that that Necro over to Wayne's stack. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Jeremy, thank you for dropping in. Jeremy is actually one of my Patreon supporters, so we're going to open some cards for Jeremy tonight as well, just to show some appreciation for his Patreon support. Let's open some 86 tops for him. Okay, I better make a note here. Yankee cards, Yankees to Gradeworthy from Wayne. Okay. Yankees to Gradeworthy from Wayne. Okay, and someone was, let's see, I have to go back and make sure that I get that Brewers one. Where was that? Somebody wanted some Brewers cards to go to Steve. Send Steve any Brewers. That was Wayne. Brewers to Steve Rademacher from Wayne. Excellent generosity. I like seeing that on the channel. I appreciate it very much when all of you share the wealth. Okay. Jeremy, here we go. Let's see what we can pull for you here. Hey, look at that right off the top. Just talking about him, we have Hall of Famer Phil Niekro, his base card. Pretty sweet right there. Hall of Famer. Then Sal Butera, Bob Kearney, and Chet Lemon. And we're going to get another Paul Molitor right there tonight. Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. Right there. 2 Hall of Famers in this first pack for you. Now, let's see. Jeremy, who is your team? I usually like to watch for the favorite team. Hey, and a George Brett. This is like the Hall of Fame jackpot. And that's a nice George Brett. The condition on that for 1986. Well-centered, nice corners, black border intact. That's a good-looking card. You are a Reds fan. Okay. Got Thomas and Jones. Brian Downing, Dalton, and Bill Madlock to finish off that first pack. Second pack for Jeremy. Let's get our advertising card out of there. We'll start off with a Mike Moore. And then Mark Sullivan. Hey, how about a good-looking Pete Rose card? We were just talking about him. That one's not too bad. The centering is maybe 50-40 on that one, but top to bottom looks good. Borders and corners are nice as well. Good portrait of Pete Rose right there. We're going to put him up there with our Hall of Famers. There we go. Len Matuzik, Okay. So Reds to Jeremy. Let me write that down. Reds to Jeremy from Wayne. Reds to Jeremy from Wayne. Nice. Love it. Okay, let's continue here. Going to have a Britt Burns, Walt Terrell, Al Jones, and Dan Ford. Nice Tim Wallach and a Mike Pagliarulo. Julio Cruz, Bob Lillis, Bill Schroeder, and Danny Cox to finish off pack number 2 for Jeremy. And we have a third pack. Let's see who we get here. We have a Junior Ortiz. Now, Jeremy, you weren't here earlier when we discussed this. We think that this box of cards got a little moisture at some point. There's no water damage to the cards, and they don't smell like they've ever had water. But you can see that they're just, some of them are slightly wavy, like this. But I think they will flatten out, like if you put some weight on them from some books or something. Fortunately, all your Hall of Famers and Pete Rose that are on the board now don't have that waviness on them. So anyway, I just want to be upfront with you that when we started opening this box, we noticed that. And I feel bad about that. Hey, this is the guy I like to say it's the fish none of us are fishing for. Steve Trout, not Mike Trout. Anyway, let's see. Mike Trujillo, Milt Thompson. You know, I don't know, Wayne. I've opened a lot of cards on the channel, and I've seen very few Hershisers, which is really weird. It's almost like he's a short print in every single season, you know? And that's from all kinds of different years as well. So I don't know. That Oral Hershiser is just a rare bird. And we're going to end with a Ray Miller right there. And that's the trout you throw back. There you go. Yeah, the scorecards seemed to have a lot of Hershisers in them, didn't they? That's true. Maybe I should open some scorecards on the channel. All right. I'm going to sleeve up these cards here to keep them in nice condition for Jeremy. Get those sent out to him this week. Those of you who you think I don't have your address, I'm pretty sure I have addresses for everybody so far that I've opened cards for tonight. But if you think for some reason I don't have your address, go ahead and send it out. If that's true, Steve, that's hilarious. Oh, that would be embarrassing. Was it a televised game? Get your name on these. Oops. Jeremy from Patreon. There, we got your name on your stack of cards. We'll get those sent out to you. In addition to those cards that Wayne wants sent to you as well. All right. Yeah, I think we must have lost Adam's card closet at some point here. All right, let's move on to one of our Friday giveaways real quick. see who's going to win some cards for all the video comments that folks have been doing lately. Move a little bit of garbage off the desk. And got a stack of cards to move here. All right. Here we go. So, on our first wheel of names, now, as some of you know, I don't have a 2-camera setup here. So, I already have the wheel of names built, and you don't see the spin. I mean, I know that that's odd, but it's just kind of the way I do it on this channel right now until I get my setup a little more up to date. But on our first wheel of names, this would be a giveaway for 2 weeks ago. We've got Matt Chris, Epiphany Card Collector, John F., Tops Vintage, Clint Beach, Grade Worthy Trading Cards, and Epiphany actually got 2 spots in the random comment picker segment of the contest here. So those are the names, and as usual, we're going to use a pack of football cards as our randomizer. We're going to shuffle the wheel of names a certain number of times. There are 12 cards in this pack, so I am going to generate a random number between 1 and 12. And the number I've generated is 7. So we're going to open this pack of cards. Card number 7 from the top will determine how many times I randomize the wheel of names. Okay. And it'll be if it's a single digit number, that's what it will be. If it's a double or triple digit number, we take the second digit. So there's an interesting card. I've never seen that before. Marcus Allen. Oh, nice LA Raiders card. I am a Raiders fan, and I've never seen that card before. So that's 1. Barry Sanders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Card number 7, Dalton Hilliard, is card number 159. So Dalton has determined we're going to shuffle the wheel of names 5 times. So here we go, shuffling once, twice, 3 times, 4, and 5. Now we're going to spin the wheel and see who takes home our first stack of cards as a giveaway. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And it is Grade Worthy Trading Cards. Congratulations, Grade Worthy. I'm going to add Mr. Dalton Hilliard to your stack of cards since he was the one determining factor kind of in you winning this stack of cards. And this is what you're going to take home. Here's a cool Tony Gwynn. This is one of the insert sets, I believe, from the 2015 Donruss. So nice throwback to Tony Gwynn. Here's a nice throwback Nolan Ryan grandstand insert from the 2015 Donruss. Hall of Famer Mike Schmidt. This would be from the 1987 Topps set, the 1986 All-Star season. A Baseball Heroes Reggie Jackson insert, card 1 of 9 from the 1990 Upper Deck set. And then a 1987 Topps Cal Ripken it's a very nice condition one, maybe even grade worthy. A Mike Messina rookie card or prospect card from the 91 Upper Deck. And finally, a Rickey Henderson from 1990 Upper Deck, Hall of Famer Rickey Henderson. So there you go. That is your Friday giveaway win. Congratulations for that. And thank you for taking time to comment on the videos and supporting the channel in that way. I do appreciate it. So I'll put these on your stack. All right. going to finish, see who else was in this pack of football cards. We have Mark Ingram, Mike Gann, Hilgenberg. Hey, how about a Dan Marino? Cool. Hall of Famer quarterback. That's a sweet card to get from that. There were some rookies in here. Chris Zorich, Ed King, and the only one I can really remember is Mike Pritchard. There's his rookie card. And we got a head-to-head Jerry Rice versus Darrell Green. And then a pretty cool little Barry Sanders card from Pinnacle. It talks about all of the great abilities he has as a running back. So nice Barry Sanders card as well in there. That's fun. Dan Marino. Thanks, Steve, for advertising the like button. Appreciate that. All right. Since we're in the spinning mode right now, let's just do the second Wheel of Names giveaway, this for the current week. So the names we have on the current week, we've got 3 people that landed 2 spots each in this spin. So we've got Matt Chris on the wheel twice. We've got Debbie Olson on the wheel twice. And Epiphany Card Collector is on the wheel twice. And the loner on the wheel is Now and Then Pack Polls. He's a fellow Raiders fan. He's not on the live stream tonight. But if he wins, I'll have to reach out to him. All right, let's see. We're going to open a pack of 91 Score football to get our shuffle number. Let's get our random card number here. This pack has 16 cards in it. Our random number is 2. We'll take card number 2 and take the second digit or the first digit if it's a single digit card number. Here we go. Debbie won. Might as well just show her winnings. Oh, come on, Epiphany. So the guy that's going to randomize this is J.T. Smith, wide receiver for the Cardinals. He is card number 383. We will shuffle the wheel 8 times. 8 times. Let's do that now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here we go. This wheel is spinning now. Let's see who's going to get it. Oh, Epiphany. Debbie won. You called it. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Your names were right next to each other and it slowed right down. And I thought it was going to stop on the line or barely into your little section of the wheel. And it popped over into Debbie's by a couple of centimeters. Here we go. I'm going to look through these. We've got Rodney Hampton. Hey, we've got Dan Marino twice in our first pack. And nice Jerry Rice as well. Hall of Famer. There's one of those fancy cards, Andre Rison. Hey, that baseball player named Razor should have been born into the Blades family. Then his first name would have made a lot more sense. Razor Blades. That would have been cool. But unfortunately, he wasn't. Ruben Mays and Wes Hopkins. There's Jim Richter. Mike Coffer. Mark Carrier. Hey, look at that cool Bo Jackson card right there. That's a cool looking card. I like that card. Team MVP, Bo Jackson, LA Raiders. That is a pretty cool card. Yep, or the Sharp family. That would have worked also. I know, Epiphany, the Debbie. The Debbie. That's like the Dawn. Crunch Crew, Lewis Oliver. All right, so the J.T. Smith card will go into Debbie's little stack of cards. Let's just show you what Debbie's going to take home. She's going to take home a stack of 1986 Hall of Famers. So we've got Bert Blyleven, Reggie Jackson, Carlton Fisk, that'll make her happy because she's a White Sox fan. Andre Dawson, Gary Carter, and George Brett and Wade Boggs. So those are the cards that Debbie is going to get, in addition to whatever we pull from the 87 Fleer. All right. And that is where we're going to go next. We're going to open the 87 Fleer. I was hoping she'd be in the house by now, but if she's on that Jabs Family one, she may have already checked out of that one to head to bed. I know she usually checks fairly early from the live streams because I think she works early or something. I'm not sure. But at any rate, got her little stack of cards here. All right. Now on to one of my favorite sets ever. Now this is a baseball card exchange wrapped box of 87 Fleer. And this box looks in perfect condition. This box has square corners. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it doesn't say it's from a fresh case, but it sure is a beautiful box of 87 Fleer right here. So we are going to cut this wrap right now and tear into 9 packs of this. As I stated earlier, only one stack of this is sponsored right now, and that's by Debbie. There are 3 stacks still available in this box to be sponsored. And if you would like to sponsor a stack of these and have it opened tonight on the live stream, you can go over to the grimrippersden.com and click on the video sponsorship link, and you could purchase a stack right now, and I would open it for you on the live stream. It's $50 for a 9-pack stack of this baseball card exchange wrapped 87 Fleer. And we all know there's a great crop of rookies in this particular year. So here we go. We're going to cut into this and break this seal. Here we go. 1987 Fleer. We've got Roger Clemens is on the front of the box. And on the box bottom, we've got the Red Sox logo. We've got a George Brett, sorry about this, up in one corner. We've got a Kirby Puckett right there. And a Jesse Barfield also on the bottom. Here we go. We'll take Debbie's from the top left of this box. I have not opened a pack of these 87 Fleer since 1988. Was the last 87 Fleer packs that I've ever opened. So this is going to be a trip down memory lane for me to jump into some 87 Fleer again. All right, let's do this thing. There we are, 9 packs, fresh, square, nice packs of 87 Fleer. And here we go. Good luck to Debbie. Let's see what Debbie can pull from the 87 Fleer. And here's that iconic 87 Fleer coloration. I love that color of blue. I like how it fades out to white near the bottom and then a nice solid blue border on the bottom like that. These are just a nice clean design. And I also like how they columned these, so it's a little bit easier to read, I guess. Just nice cards overall. I do like this. So here we go. Doug Drabeck, Steve Farr, and we are looking for White Sox. There's Kevin Mitchell. That, I believe, is his rookie card. Even though he played a bit, 7 games in 1984, I think that's actually his rookie card. And how about a 4,000 strikeouts White Sox Steve Carlton Superstar Specials card? Hall of Famer. That's a nice one for Debbie. Nice White Sox player. Put him on the board. Got Jim Wolford. There's Roy Lee Jackson. Nice Mel Hall. Tim Wallach. Here's a prospect card for Jose Gonzalez, not Juan Gonzalez. Bob Stoddard. Brewers' Rick Manning. Oh, that was a Drabeck rookie as well? Let me go back to that. Doug Drabeck. Yep, there you go. Doug Drabeck rookie card. We'll keep that in a separate pile. Dave Stieb. Mariano Duncan. Eric Plunk. Kevin Elster. That's a Kevin Elster rookie card for the Mets. Angel Salazar and Gary Pettis. Pack number 1 in the books from this cool 87 Fleer. Here we go. Take a look at the packaging real quick. Nice packaging as well. Collect Fleer Special Limited Edition sets. That's cool. Logo stickers and trading cards. Here we go. Pack number 2. Cubs sticker on the front. That's cool. Got Gutierrez. Hey, how about another Hall of Famer, Ricky Henderson from the 87 Fleer set. Mr. Steele himself, Ricky Henderson. Nice. Put him right there. Steve Balboni. Roger McDowell. Here's Gary Carter and Roger Clemens. I'd consider that a Hall of Fame card. Dennis Martinez. He'd been around a long time by the time this card came out. Mark Salas. Brett Butler. There's Brian Smith. We've got Dave Magadan prospects card. He's probably the one out of those two that's the most well-known anyway. Whoa, look at that chew Mr. Bruce has in his cheek. Wow. Gorman Thomas, John Cerruti, Bill Madlock, and we've got Leaper, Mazzilli, and Mark Gaviska to finish off pack number 2. I think I'm going to put her cards back in the wrappers, the ones that I'm not going to sleeve up for her. And she can get the feeling of opening them maybe. Do that after the fact here. But anyway, that's pack number 2. She's not doing too poorly right now. Would be nice. Who is that? Isn't Barry Bonds is one of the big rookie cards from this set, I believe, isn't he? I think he's in this set. Mark McGuire, possibly. Maybe a Canseco from this set as well. Here we've got Don Slott. Bo, oh yeah, Bo Jackson. I forgot about Bo. Yeah, that would be a nice one to get. There's Dave Dravecky. There's Hall of Famer Harold Baines. He'd been around for a little while. Nice White Sox Hall of Famer for Debbie. There's Brian Olkers. There's Juan Bonilla. Is he related to Bobby Bonilla at all? Doyle Alexander. Candy Maldonado. There's Hall of Famer Burt Blyleven. Getting a few Hall of Famers out of these packs for her. Jim Slayton and Junior Ortiz. Junior Ortiz, nice. Don Ace. There's Frank DiPino. He'd been around a while. Pete Ladd. Rich Gedman and Tom Paciorek to finish off that pack. Okay, Will Clark, Chuck Finley, Wally Joyner, John Kruk. Yeah, Will Clark. I think I actually have Will Clark in my collection from this set. And I do believe I have a Barry Bonds with a wax stain on the back. That's the only Barry Bonds I have from this set. Okay, Ken Schramm and Vance Law. Jack Howell. Jimmy Key. Oh, is that a George Brett? Is it a George Brett? Nope, George Bell. Thought we were going to get a George Brett right there. Bob Welch. Dickie Thon and Danny Heap. Craig Reynolds. There's a Vince Coleman. This would be a... Ooh, look at that. Nice. Bo Jackson right there. That's a good-looking card. Nicely centered. Nice corners also. Beauty. I am going to get that one sleeved up right away. And into a top loader for Debbie. Yeah, that is a nice card right there. You're right, Jeff. You weren't around when Debbie was buying the mystery packs. She also found the chase card from Grim Reaper's mystery packs, which was a 1968 Mickey Mantle, graded a PSA 4. But yeah, Debbie pulled that as well. So Debbie does have some good luck. In fact, just this past Tuesday, if you didn't catch the football rip that we did, she pulled 2 Brett Favre cards from that rip. And those are like $80 cards from that set. So she has great luck, which is cool. So there we go. Nice Bo Jackson. Top loaded, sleeved, all set to go. That will go to Debbie. And we'll sleeve up her other Hall of Famers and rookies as well. All right. Manny Trio, Nick Isaski, Bruce Ruffin, and hey, there's our friend Ken Griffey Sr. That's a good-looking card of his. Nice dark blue uniform to set off the blue border of the card as well. Good-looking card. Oh, yes, I remember, Epiphany Card Collector. You had 2 mystery packs that night as well. And she pulled the Mickey Mantle. I know. Oh. Got a Hall of Famer on the bottom of this. There we go. Got a Dwight Gooden Headliners card. This was a insert set. It was a 6-card set. And Dwight Gooden was one of those headliner cards in that set. Here we go. Dave Concepcion. He's been around a while. Von Hayes. Ken Oberkfell. We've got a Wilkerson and an Armas. Hey, how about a Roger Clemens? He'd been around for, well, what, about 2 seasons by this point, but there's a nice Roger Clemens card to add to the stack. An early Clemens. Craig Nettles and Tim Hewlett, White Sox. Chris Bando and Mike Flanagan. Ramirez and Davis. Got a Gaetti. Looks pretty young in that picture, but he's been around a while. Larry Herndon. Pat Clements, and Hall of Famer Eddie Murray to finish off that pack. She's getting a nice little stack of Hall of Famers going to add to that Bo Jackson. I'd like to see a Nolan Ryan come out of here. Have we even pulled a single Nolan Ryan tonight? We haven't. So I would like to see an 87 Nolan Ryan. We'll start off with a Gary Ward, Sid Bream, there's Davis, and who do we have here? Kevin Seitzer. He was, everybody was wanting the Kevin Seitzer rookie when these were being opened back in the day. I don't know how his career finally ended up. Hey, good night, Gradeworthy. We'll catch you next time. I appreciate you dropping by. See you on the comments this week. Got Fisher and Ogilvy. John Henry Johnson. Hey, there's one of my silly name guys. Mooneyham. Bill Mooneyham. Hey, how about a Pete Rose manager card? So you've got Pete Rose as well. There's Don Mattingly along with Darryl Strawberry right there? I do believe that is. So that's cool. Sluggers from the left side. Don Mattingly and Darryl Strawberry. New York and New York. Tom O'Malley and Ron Kittle. Yeah, Wayne, no Hershisers. Somebody mentioned earlier that's like trying to pull a 1-1 printing plate. And he's rare. I don't know why he's so rare. It's a strange thing. All right. We're on pack number 7. Right here. Dave Anderson, Marvell Wynn, and Willie Randolph. Hey, how about a Hall of Famer Paul Molitor? Right there. Good looking Paul Molitor card. She might leave tonight with all the Hall of Famers. Who knows? Bill Dolly. Cal Daniels. There's Kurt Ford. Hey, another Hall of Famer, Jack Morris. We are just, well, speaking of Jack Morris, she pulled a Jack Morris rookie card, PSA graded, from one of those mystery packs as well. So, yeah, she gets some good stuff. Ted Power and Joe Johnson. There's Ed Olwine. Steve Bedrosian. Frank White and Wally Backman. Ray Soff. Charlie Hogue. And Jay Tibbs. To finish that one off, pack number 8 coming up. And after these packs, we're going to call it a night. I want to thank everyone who dropped in for the live stream. I do appreciate it. It's always fun to be with all of you on the live stream and watch the chats go by and watch all the fun interactions that everyone has. And the generosity of cards being traded back and forth. I appreciate all of that. See if we can knock something out of the park out of these last 2 packs for Debbie. Well, she's not even here. There's another Dravecki. How about a second Harold Baines for her? This looks like a repeat pack from one she had earlier. Yep, there's Juan Bonilla, Alexander, and Maldonado. Hall of Famer Burt Blyleven was in that other pack, and Jim Slayton. We've got one last pack. I've buried Bo Jackson behind everybody throughout this few minutes. We'll bring him back up front and center right there for the last pack here. Yeah, Jeff, I appreciate you dropping in, and Zach's for your first time with us. There's Jim Rice, Hall of Famer. That's the second card of that 6-card set. yeah, we hope to see you more and more often on the live streams and on the um, what am I trying to say? The comment sections of the videos. Tom Seaver, Hall of Fame. Wade Boggs, Hall of Fame. She's just pulling the Hall of Famers out of here. Could she top it off with anything better than the Bo Jackson before the night is over? Let's see. These look like some repeats, maybe. So I think she might have pulled all the thunder she's going to pull for the night. Chuck Carey and Pete O'Brien. That will be the last card of the 9 packs. So congratulations to Debbie on her stack of Hall of Famers and her Bo Jackson rookie card. And thanks everybody for dropping by. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a great weekend and no Hershiser. I'm going to find some Hershisers for you out of my stack and see if I can find any. Yeah, there should be some. We didn't pull a McGuire or a Canseco. No Nolan Ryans yet. So I think there's going to be some good stuff still in the box. So thanks again, everybody. If anybody wants to sponsor a stack of that, it's still on the website. Go check it out, and I'd be happy to open those on the channel for you. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll catch you all next week, and thanks again for dropping by. The one and only Bud Stoney. Oh, you dropped in last second to say much love. I appreciate that, man. It's good to see you. I don't see you as often as I'd like, Mr. Bud Stoney. So hopefully we'll see you next week or on the channel sometime. Hey, Mr. Bud Stoney, are you still here? Give me a shout if you're still sitting on the chat there. I just had a question for you.